gosh, I cannot see. I'm going to put my glasses on. Friends. Y'all, I'm going to be sweating up here. Y'all, I can't see. Let me tell y'all, I can't shake too much. Because I don't got a bra on and I'm not putting one on. Yeah, it's like that today. It's like that today. We getting in what we could fit in. I just don't feel like wearing a bra right now. You know? So really quick, let me see what y'all talking about. Because I got a couple announcements before we get started. Let me look at this. Oh my gosh, Brianna. I'm literally about to write you on Facebook because wait, hold up. It's echoing. I'm about to write you on Facebook. I've been having to get my life together. You know, we talked about it. Girl, it'd be hard when you're just busy trying to find like a balance between everything. Oh my gosh, it's like so much stuff that I'm trying to do. But I have to write you. And there's a reason. And when I write you about it, keep it between us, which I know you will. But I'm like, Brianna will be the best first person to tell about this. For real. So I was just thinking about it yesterday, and now that I see you on here, I'm like, yes. So let me just talk to y'all. I know I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. First of all, I'm going to be sweating. This whole time, I did not remember. I'm like, why do I sweat so much? The doctor said, well, you do take Zoloft. And I'm like, and she was like, that makes you sweat. That's anxiety medication for y'all that don't know. I never knew. I forgot. Also, well, let me finish that thought. It's hot as fuck where I'm at. And yeah, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna be sweating. There's that. What else was I gonna say? I think I'm sunburnt. So I had to put a little bit of the retouch. I think I'm sunburnt. Black people could definitely get sunburnt. And I've been putting on sunscreen, but I don't know. My hair, I think, is burnt to a crisp too. Probably got sunburned too. Don't get it done till July. So take it or leave it. My mustache is going to be mustachian. Because I don't get... I don't go to the laser lady until Saturday. Okay? So take me as I am. Bliskins is sleep. This is a perfect time. Very opportune. Okay? This is a great time to get on here and try to get some stuff done while I'm working on this other thing. Cleaning. Cooking. Tapping back in with Bliss. You know, I just gotta I gotta morph everything in, friend. Okay? So hopefully she doesn't run up in here, but y'all gonna see me patting. I don't know, my upper lip be sweating probably because my mustache is mustachian. So that's what we got going on. You have muscle spasms? Now see, I don't be having muscle spasms. But she told me, she was like, it's your medication. And I guess, I don't know what a high dose is, but my dose is higher. But I'm sorry, let me look at this, y'all. Hold up. Because I can't see. I'm about to put my glasses on. What else do I got to tell y'all? Oh, nails. There's a... I took them off. I'm going to tell y'all why. I've been playing in some arts and crafts over here. So don't mind, you know, if they're a little... But we don't got none of them on today either. But let me see. Don't tell me your vision that bad, Spirulina. Girl, yeah, you don't... Yeah, my vision is bad. I wear glasses. You thought I just wore glasses for fashion? No, I can't see. I cannot see. But I think that's about it. Let me put these on though. I gotta get some new glasses. Oop, I gotta do that. Girl, I just set an alarm so that I don't forget to do certain stuff today. And I'm already doing something else, already fucking with the flow. But how are y'all? Oh yeah, I don't have a bra on. I think I can move this. So if you see a little under boob, it is what it is, friend. LMAO, that sound is hilarious. Oh, man, that and my other one. It's like the Kill Bill song. Like do 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 do. I know people be like, what the fuck? But how are y'all? What's good? What's tea? What's good? What's tea? I don't know if it's just this room, because y'all know we're in a house now, and we have like these two different, like one is from upstairs, the other one's for downstairs. But I feel like this room, I might switch this to the other room or the other one up here, because I just feel like it don't be getting air circulation. I think it's turning on right now, but yeah. But I also just be high. I be sweating. I had high astigmatism, got correct laser over 12 years ago. Why didn't I get the laser treatment while I was in the military? I'm trying to remember that. Why didn't I do that? I think I was gonna do it, and then all that stuff happened, and then I ended up moving bases, and then 2020 happened, and the base that I was at, they wasn't doing it. So it just didn't work out. It just didn't work out. But I don't know. I hear good things about the laser. What is that called? LASIK? I don't know. Ooh, the air. They must have turned the air on for me. Because I feel a breeze. I feel a breeze. Oh, also, I just ate. What did y'all eat this morning? I had oatmeal, plain yogurt. There's these sausages that they be having at Sam's Club that I really like. I didn't think I was going to like them. I'm like, what is this? But it's like this mushroom and cheese sausage. But then there's this other one that's like these cranberries. I don't know. It's something like that. But yeah, that. Got some kiwi. Got to get that fiber going. You know what I'm saying? What else did I have? Chia seeds. Oh, and eggs. A bagel. Period. Period, fairy bob mother. No, I know. So that's another thing, Dabriana. Like, there were some people in the military that told me that they got it done, but they eyes be dry as fuck. Now, granted, of course, some people are not gonna have, you know, the best, I don't know, recovery. I don't know. But, because I don't play about my eyes, you know? There's certain things I just don't play about. You know, my eyeballs, though. Mm-mm. But they say it's a quick procedure. It's completely painless. It took like less than 7 minutes. I need marshmallows, Fruity Pebbles. Oh my gosh, Fruity Pebbles. That is so dangerous. But I love me a good bowl of Fruity Pebbles. But it is so dangerous. Did I tell y'all how Babe got this app? Every time I walk into the store, it makes me feel like I'm in a danger zone. Now that he has this app. Like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, let me tell y'all. So, we... friend. Now, I'm a very youthful individual. I feel like I'm very spirited in nature. But let me tell you something. I was on them roller coasters the other day. Friend. We are really, and I'm saying we because I know it's not just me. We are really getting older. I could not believe that roller coaster was throwing me around like that. I think I literally threw out my bag. My back is still hurting from that. I had so much fun, but my gosh. Like, oh, that thing was throwing me left and right. Neck was stuck. I'm trying I was trying to talk to my friend. I'm like, girl. And she just stuck like this. It was a mess. And at first I was making fun of Babe for not getting on, but no, I said, yeah, you definitely shouldn't have been on there. Okay. Bliss was riding some rides. That was a big step for me. I mean, I was right there with her, but I was thinking, I'm like, okay, how am I going to be when she gets older? Because I don't think my mom got on rides with me. She probably got on the kiddie rides, but I don't think she got on like the big rides. But I'll probably be one of them adults that get on the big rides. But let me tell you something. My chest, I was like, ooh, I am not young again. Like, what is going on, friend? I'm so serious. I got off that ride hurting. I was hurting. But that adrenaline rush, I know people on the ride was probably looking at us crazy. I was screaming. Because I was like, they are so dramatic. I don't give a damn. Because it was so funny. I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing. But then one of the rides, it went like over the water. And I don't know, something about that. You know? Something about that had me thinking about, I hate that my mind does that. I instantly go to like Final Destination, and it's like my mom was playing out like the whole storyline. It was crazy. I could hear people on their newscast. It was so crazy. The ride was just working perfectly fine. It was just working perfectly fine. I literally could just see it. So it was a lot. I just had to pray. I'm pretty sure I probably passed out and didn't know it. But yeah. Mm, I cannot believe that roller coaster had me getting thrown around like that. That was insane. Not gonna lie, my kids gonna have to handle those big rides on their own. And I was just, I was like, dang, because I'm a very adventurous person. Um, I like stuff like that. Like I went ziplining over alligators. I love stuff like that. I felt like we should have been a little bit closer to the alligators to really give it that zhuzh. But did y'all see that girl with the bungee? Absolutely the fuck not. I don't know. Mm-mm. That's how my mind works. It's like at this age, now that I have bliss, I'm like, you got to think about these things. I don't know. Because you know what else I still want to do? I still want to go skydiving. I didn't get to do it. 2020 stopped everything. They were offering skydiving. I think it was free at the base I was at. 2020 just fucked it up. And I didn't go. Oh, yes, girl. It was over alligators. It was so fun. It was so fun. We were very high up, but it was so fun. I'm going to go down there and do it again. Or over there and do it again. That one I'll do. But the skydiving, I still want to do that. You know? I don't know. You know? It's like that adrenaline. It had me like, woo! Oh, they got indoor sky. Okay, that might be a little bit better. Because me and my friend, we were talking, and I was like, damn, could you imagine? Because God forbid something happened, God forbid. But it's like the first thing motherfuckers would say, she didn't even have to do that. She's a mother. She didn't even have to do that. That's what they would say. But I don't know. I think I still want to do it. That's why I'm also glad that I got all my surgeries before I had bliss. Dang. I think about those things because I really got to think about bliss things. But I do want to go skydiving. That is on my bucket list. There's a lot of things I did not get to do. Like, what the fuck? That I'm now... No, I got to still do it. I think I still got to do it, friend. I'm going to pray about it, but I think I still got to do it. I'm going to pray. And if God give me the go, I'm going to do it. Okay? What's another thing? Parasailing? I'm going to do it. Oh my gosh. Who is that? Who is Hack the Planet? AQ, is he talking to you or her or whoever? Anyway, how are y'all? First of all, before we get started, I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. But before we get started, how are y'all? How are y'all dreams? Like, what's it given? You said read my other comment. Let me see. Hold on. When I was a kid, I'm sorry, I get distracted. Let me read this one. When I was a kid, I was on a ride that turned upside down over water, and the whole time I was sliding up. That's what I'm saying. And then what's up with, I don't know, like, I'm thinking in the hips nowadays. And some of them rides, you sit down, I got up, it was like a suction cup. I'm like, dang. I don't know. But some of them rides, I'd be like, is this sturdy? Come around here and check what they be doing. Come over here and check. Come check it. Come, buckle up, everything. I felt, let me tell y'all real quick. The other kids, when they got on there, I don't know, the parents must have did it before. But me, I had the little strap that was underneath. It was like that yo-yo ride. You know those swings and you swing and it goes like that? Oh, I love that ride. I love that ride. But girl, I had her strapped in and then Bliss was trying to unlock the thing. Let me tell you something. I had to get her together real quick. We were in public, but I told her, I said, if you unlock that damn thing one more time, you won't be riding it. Okay? But anyway, I'm sorry. Y'all know how I am. Not gonna lie, my kids gonna have to handle those. Dang, am I missing the comment? Read my other comment. Dang. I have glasses too. It's supposed to be a cool thing because of number 42. What? Who is that? What's happening? I don't know what's going on, you guys. I don't know what's going on. What else did I want to say? Which reminds me, I actually need to take my medicine. I'm going to do it now so I don't forget, to be honest. Um, ooh, Debriana, I can't wait to tell you. Oh, real quick, you guys, because I was noticing, y'all nail beds. Are y'all nail beds wide? I did not realize, like, my nail beds are kind of wide. Like, how are your nail beds? Tell me. Please. Tell me. I've been giving this little brand a try. I got it from Sam's Club. No, I can't wait either. I can't wait. You know I don't trust nobody. But I'm like, Debriana, I trust Debriana. I just been so out the way. Oh my gosh. Trying to focus and get stuff done. Alright. I don't like people seeing me swallow. So, dang, is it still on me? I'm thinking I'm hiding y'all. Am I hiding y'all? There we go. That's like me with a popsicle. Girl. Ain't gonna get a free scene out of me. Yes, friend, yes. Oh my gosh. When you're so long, molded them to be narrow. Girl, mine's, I didn't realize, especially my thumbs. Girl, I got Play-Doh all in my damn nails. I'm gonna have to get a brush. I started wearing nails at like 12. So, are we ready? I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what the vibes are. Like, what's the vibes? My dreams done ramped up again. I mean, I'm always having dreams, but they really done ramped up. For real, for real. One of the dreams I felt like I was supposed to share with y'all. So I'll probably talk about that towards, I don't know, like right before we're about to start. But you know what I was thinking? And I'm going to do a separate one for the members and probably for Patreon. I was thinking about a mystery topic. It's been a minute. I don't know. What y'all think about that? I thought I brought my little cauldron. I do. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all want to do a mystery topic? Because I still got hella little things in here. See all that? Okay, we could do a mystery topic. I don't know how the topics are going to be. I made these so long ago, but it's so funny. I actually have some of those shot glasses. You know who took them. You know who took the rest of them. So they're probably not up here or in here. So I might have to use something different. Okay. Okay. Y'all know how I get it. So let's do, y'all want to do 3 piles? I think we should do 3, just so I don't overwhelm myself. I be doing too much. I get super ambitious, and then I wear myself the fuck out. I'm not doing it today. Okay, I gotta be. Oh, these are cute. Look at these little charms. I forgot about this. There's still stuff that I have not unpacked due to moving, and I don't know. I feel like I haven't touched this stuff in a while. We got these little pins. Let me see what I want to use. Grab this. Y'all gotta, okay, look, friends, because I know sometimes y'all be being fake. All right. If I lean up a little too much and you see under boob, you need to tell me immediately. Okay? Because y'all know when I get going, I'll be, you know, you need to tell me. All right? This is not that type of party. Don't be fake about it, friend. Tell me. All right? So, let's see. I think I'm going to use these boxes. Isn't the bunny cute? The bunny is so cute. I forgot about these. I have so much little stuff. The little glasses. I would use them as the piles, but I'm worried that you guys won't really get to see them. And if my nails were done, I wouldn't mind holding them. But you know how I get real like, my nails ain't done. So I'm trying to find something that I want to use. I don't want to use the pointers, not today. I feel like I will use this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I am. You said I'll put the cherry emojis. Thank you. And know me, I'll be like, ooh, cherries, period. Not even. Gosh. Did I do something? There was something I think I did that was so. No. Real quick, friend. Let me just tell y'all real quick before we get started. I don't care. Y'all know I like to chat. Friend. I'm getting disgusted thinking about it. Wait a minute. Get my freaking likes up. What is going on? Ugh. Why do y'all do that to me? See, I be gone for a little bit. And then y'all start acting brand spanking new. It's crazy to me. It's insane. So while y'all get yourselves together, okay, while y'all remember, okay, who we're dealing with here, you know, I'll just wait. Shoot. I'll wait. Get them lights up. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Get it up to 20. I'm not joking. And I can see on my other phone. Don't be playing with me, friend. But while you guys are collecting yourselves, okay, I'm gonna be over here. And then, I feel like if y'all saw my wrist, because I really have a tan right now, and I don't think any of my makeup, I feel like I'm probably gonna have to I'm gonna have to go to Sephora. But it's too hot to be wearing makeup. I don't know how people wear makeup in this damn, I don't know about it. I might have to wait till fall, girl. I might have to wait till fall. Let me see if y'all getting them up. 17? Oh, please. Oh, please. $25 of y'all and 17 likes. I need at least 20. I genuinely do. Okay, period. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I don't like when y'all do that. I don't like when I have to do that, okay? I really don't. Thank you. Period. Okay? So, let me see. Dang. Girl, you know I'll put y'all on punishment. You know I will. I do not play them games. I just forgot. I had just forgot. Y'all was lucky. Y'all was lucky. Okay, so let me see. These are sticking out. Okay. So let me show y'all. Okay, we're just pulling the piles right now. See that? I really don't know what these are. I don't know what these are gonna be. Okay, so what card is gonna go with pile 1? Period. Oh, that is so crazy. That's so crazy. Because of where we just went. Okay. Pile 2. Whoever's going to be drawn to pile 2, I don't know. You could like the Beatles. Let me see something. Okay, this one. Because that just came to my mind. Or the word Beatles. Beetlejuice. I'm gonna have to watch that. And then pile 3. There ain't nobody playing. Period. Okay. Oh, my bad. I don't want to show y'all just yet. All right. So, y'all know I be forgetting. So let me try to put this in here. I just now this year made templates, but I got all these damn new phones. Hold on. All right here. So we got the icebreaker chit chat. Introducing the piles will be like what, the 20, 25, picking the piles. I'll just put 25. Or we could do 2644. And then 25. Okay. So, are you guys ready? Let me see how I want to do this. Okay. So pile 1, please don't mind my nails. That's what I need. I don't got no, they coming. I just got me some tweezers, all these different types of tweezers. So yeah, look at that. Pile 1 is gonna be Stingray. I don't know, something about this pile is giving heat. I'm not trying to like persuade anybody because I don't even know what that shit's gonna say. Okay, but let's see. Ooh, pile 2 is giving snake. That made me think of that song. They'd be like snake. I can't remember who that's by. Snake. Okay, so this is gonna be pile 2. Make sure you guys comment what pile you're drawn to. Okay, and then pile 3. Oh, my bad. Pile 3 is gonna be bear. You know what? Okay, the name Madeline just came to me. And then that song, they'd be like, hey there, Delilah. Dun, 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 dun. So New York City or something like that. I don't really know the words, but that just came strongly. Okay. I don't know how loud it's gonna get because all of us are upstairs right now, and Babe's on the game. Bliskins, she'll probably be waking up. This girl woke up in the middle of the night and was just up. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know how long she's gonna be asleep. All right, so these have nothing to do with it. I mean, you guys could use these to pick, but I'm not ordering these in any type of intentional way. But of course, you do what you want to do. Okay, that's how you want to pick. You go ahead and you pick like that. I'm just using these as stands. Dun, 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 dun. That's cute. Yeah, P, P, go P, go P. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh my gosh. All right. That's good enough. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna just let that kind of do its thing while I don't know what I'm gonna do right now. I just feel like I gotta let it simmer. I don't gotta rush this, even though I'm not gonna be here for a long time, you know. Hopefully. I'm trying to kind of see what I want to use. All right, so I'm gonna take a couple minutes. I just want to make sure I organize this deck real quick. I'm already getting messages. There must be a collective theme with this whole reading, because I am already getting messages. So maybe I will just hurry up and go into pile one. Let me go into pile one. Okay, so those are the groups. I'm gonna put these over here. Bum, 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 bum. Pile one, what is going on? Okay, I don't know what the question is gonna be, but I almost felt like I was supposed to do a like what's happening behind the scenes, or like what do you need to know. I do feel like, real quick, pile one. So for whatever reason, if you're watching the live stream, even if you didn't choose pile one, something about this message could be for you. Pink butterflies may be significant, but I do feel like there's like some chatter going on behind the scenes, but I don't know if it's chatter necessarily. It just feels like there's looking in. Let me just give me a second, friend. Let me see. What is this behind the scenes energy that I'm picking up on? Okay. That's what I'm saying, friends. All right, look at this. See this High Priestess and this Ten of Wands? All right, let me see who this is, because there's 3 cards here. This is definitely a person. Hmm. I'm not gonna start reading whoever this energy is for filth, because I'm not really picking up necessarily on the intention. Who is this person? All right, let me sit with this. But this is definitely a message for somebody. Okay, so water signs could be very prominent. All right, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, heavy on the Cancer and the Pisces. Um, it's crazy though. I was getting a fire sign, or someone who could just be very fiery in nature. This is coming through as like an older man. You guys could be the same age, but they seem to be a bit older. I wonder if this message is, there was somebody on here that was talking about like a fake page, or somebody that was watching them, because that's what this is coming through as. This is coming through as somebody that's looking in, but it's secret, you know? Like it's in secret. I'm not really getting like what their intention is or anything. It just feels like there's a lot of looking in. They could be seeing you. I don't know if you have a new family, or if you started something different, if you've moved. It's connected to this Ten of Cups energy. Now, some of you guys, you could have a new home, all right? You could have recently gotten married. You could have had a child, or could be pregnant or about to be, all right? There could have been some announcement. And it feels like this person is looking in on that. I'm not really getting much after that, but it does seem like this person could be going through a hard time with this Ten of Wands. So maybe when they're going through hard times, they look in on you, you know? Give me one second, friend. I also feel like, okay, not y'all trying to get extra tea, pile one. This person could be very impressed with what you have materially, all right? I feel like they have a good eye for luxury items, or like art, okay? There's like a poetic type of vibe here as well. So that might be something that you knew about them. I mean, they could have been a little flashy, or they could have liked artwork, or they took an appreciation towards, I don't know, music or artistry, period. You know, anything that falls in that category. But there's something about what you have going on, that they're like, you know, they're impressed. There is some reminiscing happening here. Yeah, I'm just getting a lot of looking in. And it just feels like it's there. Okay, so this person definitely still has feelings for you. Okay, we have that Venus energy. I'm just getting a lot of impressed. Like they're impressed with what you have going on. Okay, now pile one, back up, all right? Because that's not why we came here today. All right, let's get into the actual tea. All right, friend. It's our time to shine. Let's see what this is. Oh! Period. Oh my gosh, was there underboob? Was there underboob, friend? Thank God this was right there, because there would have definitely been some underboob. Girl, look at this. How are you leveling up? I think that's really on par. That is interesting. Okay, that is interesting. How are you leveling up? So that kind of segues. That's crazy. I think that segues into that. So you guys are the stingray. Really quick. I kind of want to read this. Or maybe I'll read this at the end. I'll read that at the end. Let me put this back here just in case. That saved me. That saved my life. All right, so let me sit with this. So I'm going to start rolling. You know what song just came to me? We got this bitch moving, moving. We got this bitch moving. If there's anybody in this group, are you into film or do you do acting? Someone here could do acting, or you do something with film work or photography. That could be being talked about. Yes, friend. Okay, hold up. Where are they leveling up? Wow. This is hefty. Okay. And when I say hefty, I'm not trying to be dramatic. It just feels like whatever you've accomplished in these areas is hefty. Like it's a big difference from, I don't know if I'm picking up on a specific person or most people. Like if most people looked at you, pile one, and it's like they all have this starting point with you where it's like, okay, I remember when this was here, or I remember when they were here with that. And like where you're at now, oh yeah. This group, you guys are some go-getters. Now, there could have been a lot of adversity that you had to go through in order to get wherever you are. I don't know what this is, pertaining to. You could work in a very competitive field, because I am seeing some friction here. I'm not going to lie. If you are in real estate, I could see that. Like somebody's real estate business could be doing very well. But I'm not gonna lie, friend. This to me is coming through as like your home. Like your home, your house, your dwelling, where you live, okay? Um, your social circle. So something about your social circle could have changed, or who you collaborate with, or who you're intertwined with at this time. Like it's different. So I don't know why that's coming up as a level up, but it is. I also feel like how you're leveling up, those of you that do have some type of, I don't know, you got to do something online. Somebody here does something online, okay? There could be some type of gradual come up with that, like with something that you do online, or some type of artwork, a business venture. Those of you that went to school for communications, or you could be writing a book. It's almost like there's a lot of courage that goes into this, all right? There could even be a lot of schooling or studying that goes into this, all right? Maybe even discipline. I also feel like this group is a lot more stable. It's funny though, friend, because I don't know if I'm just nosy, but it almost feels like, you know how sometimes we'll say like, oh, how are you leveling up? And it's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But this feels like it's very specific to comparing to a point in time. This is like not in general. It's like a certain point in time that this reading keeps going back to. And it's like, that is what I'm supposed to be comparing this to, you know? Friend, if you graduated, you could have a master's degree. Also picking up on that, we could have some nurses. Yes, look at this Ace of Cups. This is coming through like that, friend. How are you leveling up? There's just something about how you've been mothering yourself. You could be a mother, okay? You could be a caretaker, all right? Like I said, real estate could be coming through. There's like multiple things that are coming through, but it's like a all encompassing, like, it almost gives me like a maturity. Like there's maturity with your level up. There's stability. There's a good surrounding force around you. I don't know if that's your home, like I said, but it's also your boundaries, okay? Who you're dating. Look at this Ace of Cups. Why is this coming through as a level up? Let me just see something real quick. Okay, so your emotional stability is also coming through as a level up. That's what I'm saying. This feels like they're going back to a specific time. Temperance. Oh, wow. All right, that's how you're leveling up. Okay, so pile one, take this however you need to. But there is like a big congratulations. I feel like this is from your spiritual team. I do. I feel like this is God coming in and saying, look, I'm proud of you. Because there's something here about you being able to temper out. You're doing better at tempering out your emotions, okay? Not necessarily being a brick wall, but maybe you're not as reactionary. Like there's certain things and it feels like it's some type of maturity that's coming with this. I also feel like, friend, and take this however it resonates, but I keep getting, we're so glad that you're minding your business. I'm sorry, friend, for real. It's like instead of wasting your energy over there, instead you're putting it into your craft, working into your, or working on yourself. You could be praying more, all right? Becoming more spiritual. This is a lot of like, I'm getting connected. So there could be some type of lifestyle change that you guys have made that requires for more. It's like it requires you to be present. It requires you to, I don't know. It just feels like a present energy. Like I'm present, but I'm also like, I'm present with God. And I'm not really like focused on anything else. Like I have my routine, but I've been very much so getting closer to God. However that looks for you. It also seems like you have a lot of love around you. So don't take the people around you for granted. There is something here about a mom or like being a mom, a child. What's up with this Ace of Cups? Yes. Look at that 11th house and that 9th house. Periods. Friend. That's what I'm saying. Y'all definitely could be mastering self, okay? Because I think of like teachers, gurus, but it's almost coming back to you. That's how you're leveling up. So whatever you guys got going on and whatever changes you've made or have been making, like, don't minimize them. All right? I know that's easier said than done. Sometimes we don't really see how something could be so profound until later. But yes, all right? I also feel like, yeah, this feels very mature because you do have the 11th house here. And when I think of the 11th house, I do think of like your wishes, your desires. But like on the negative end, I think about like if someone was being very whimsical with their wishes and desires, but they don't really have a plan. So maybe there's more of a plan associated with your direction. Like you're not as aimless, okay? And I feel like there's always a time when we could be a little aimless, but there's something here about how you're structuring yourself, okay? How you're actually putting like your foot to the pavement, all right? Yeah, there could be a side venture here. If there's any type of side venture that requires you to study or go back to school, some of you guys are traveling more, you're getting to know other cultures. I don't know why that's coming through as a level up, but this is giving like expansion, like you're expanding your mind and maybe adopting better ways that suit you in this new era. So I don't know if you guys were very stubborn at a point in time, but it just feels like there's a good flow here, you know? And when that 4th house came out, y'all already know I think of a doctorate and a master's degree. That's why I said that. So whatever you guys have been going after, I don't know, there could be like a fire that's been lit. My mouth getting dry. There could be a fire that's been lit. And I'm not gonna lie, friend, I keep getting this. There, it's not, it doesn't give anger. It just feels like there could be a fueling, you know? And it gives that momentum. It's like that warrior energy. Like, I gotta do this. I gotta fight past that, you know? So again, there could have been some type of adversity that you were going through, or this could have been very trying, all right? Yes, okay. What could have been very difficult about this path or whatever you've been doing? It feels like it's gotten easier, but this is different. This requires like a big change, or it required like a big change from you, for you to adopt new ways, for you to step outside of your comfort zone. Oh my gosh, this is making me think. This is making me think of my brother, who's an officer. He's in officer training, but we were just talking about this, like how you progress so much, and then it's like, let's say you become a boss, like you reach some type of level, right? And then in order to reach the next level, you have to go back to school, or you have to go back to some type of training course. It doesn't mean that you just went down, you're actually going up, but it's like now you have to go from the teacher to the student, right? And he's in like basic training right now for that. And I can only imagine. That's frustrating, you know what I mean? When you've already done something, it's like, oh my gosh, you know? But where was I going with that? So I don't know. There could be like a pruning process that occurred. Something could have humbled you. It could have had to, you know, have you sit with yourself and be like, all right, I got to change that. Or damn, you know, I really am rubbing up against something that's a little uncomfortable, but it reminds me of filing a nail. I've been using that example a lot, you know? I could only imagine if a nail was real, like as a person, like how it would feel when it sees the file. It's probably like, what the fuck do this bitch want? Here this bitch come trying to rub me the wrong way. But it's like, once you get it, you know, then you get it real smooth. The shape is fire. It's like, oh, okay, I see you. You helping me out. You know what I mean? So there's something like that. For sure. For sure. I love that. Ooh! Fred, not at the bottom of the deck. The Empress. But we do need to talk about the Seven of Swords, okay? So there is something I gotta say. I want you guys to be very mindful of the people that are trying to come around during this time. I know we just got real serious. I'm not trying to like rain on your parade, but this is reminding me of a reading that I did on the members only, okay? You have options. This is giving me a level up in stature, in education, in value. Something has leveled you up in value. And we need the mindset to catch up. I'm not saying that it hasn't, but there could be people that you've walked away from, environments that you've walked away from, certain things that might come back up. And you know, we're all human. You know, it might be that person that you really was fucking with. And it's like, damn it, now they finally coming back. But remember, friend, your value has raised. We got to up the price and add tax. Okay? And don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to say no, or just stand in the fact that you've outgrown whatever that is. That's okay. All right. So what is Pile One's advice moving forward? Okay. What is Pile One's advice moving forward? You and your family could be trying to make decisions together. There could be a mother. I was getting a mother, a brother, or a mother, sister. I just see these people in the background. They could have gave you some good insight on something. There's something here about before you make a decision, just rest on it. I do see that Four of Swords also as you resting. Like, make sure you're getting in rest, you know, and taking time to like really regroup and contemplate, taking care of your body. But I mean, I don't know, this could be related to a legal situation or just in general. This is crazy how this is going. I'm sorry. This could be, I'm getting so many downloads. Because if I'm thinking about this Libra energy, right? Oh, girl, I'm getting tapped in, okay? There's something here about harmony, right? And and what that looks like for you. And there could be some insight coming from outer, people on the outside. I'm not necessarily getting that they're like, these are people that you just don't need to listen to at all, but they might be giving in some good advice. But if you find yourself getting overwhelmed, take a step back. There's something here about don't be rushed to make a decision, all right? Like, take some time to take in those seasonings and let it marinate, all right? You know how you got to let something marinate? And then you decide, okay, I don't know, maybe after you cook it or do something, like after you let it cook, then you decide, do we need a little bit more salt? Do we need some Creole seasoning? Does the bay leaf really need to be in there? Does a bay leaf ever need to be in there for real? I'll still be putting the bay leaves, That's what it's giving me. Oh, friend. This is giving me, okay, for those of y'all, I am seeing, there's something here. You see that around his neck? That's giving me those things that people wear when they graduate. I love this. Can I be honest, friend? Hold up. Let me see if I could tell you this. Something big might be happening in career, friend. Okay? And there could be a move with this. That's for some. Or like, because I just seen the 10th house. And there's something here connected to this 10th house. Like there could be a physical move or like a move out of something into something else related to career. And it's like you've already got the skills for it. I don't know. This almost reminds me of when I retired. Even though it was a medical retirement, it's like it reminds me of that. Because it's like when I think of everything I went through, and of course you could see it as a loss. Like there's a loss of that part of life, but the new beginning of afterwards, being able to breathe. But that was like what I would imagine a baby probably feels like going through a birth canal. It was treacherous. It was a lot. I went through a lot. So I don't know. Something could really be taking you through there. But when you get out on the other side, you're going to be like, yes, I'm so glad that all worked out. It all worked out. So yes, Pile One, that's what I'm getting for y'all. I love that. That was cute. I love this little bunny. Let me see. Can this go on a nail? It can't. It's too big. This is so cute. That's what I'm getting, Pile One. Let me make sure. Let me check myself. Give me a second. I really might have to use the bathroom. Do y'all mind if I take a bathroom break? Do y'all mind if I take a bathroom break? I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta go. Sorry, friend. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm sorry. Ouch. Maybe you ate some food. You ate the food that I cooked on the. Was it good? You don't really want that. Want that. You don't really want that. Damn, damn. Okay. Hello, friends. I feel refreshed. I'm like scared that if I got up, I don't know. Period. All right. So pile 2. Are we ready? Oh, actually, no. Wait. Pile 1, come back. Do y'all want to read y'all Stingray? Or y'all think it don't really matter? It's really up to you. It's really your world, you know? I'm just living in it. You let me know. And let me look at this. Oh, yes, please. Okay. Oh my God, that just made me think of Tarzan. Oh. If I have the book, hold on. I might need to go put a bra on, so I don't have to. Because when I start lifting this little hand, it's gonna be a peep show. Okay, I'm scared to even test the waters. All right, Stingray. Let's get into it. Motherfucking Stingray. I don't know. Take whatever you want from this. It's up to you. Stingray. I stay doing this. Y'all see me flipping around? Why don't I ever just go to the table of contents? I'd be so annoying. I'd be thinking I could get there faster. Right, let me see. Yo, the stingrays are so cute. We just saw some stingrays. They're so cute. All right. That gotta be a water card, right? Sometimes they be surprising me. Just give me a second, girl. A, B. Okay. Here we go. This gotta be it. Also, as an engagement, tell me, what is one place you want to travel to? I gotta bring that back. It's like I forgot. I be starting stuff and I be forgetting. I gotta bring that back. Okay, look at this Stingray. Look at this. This is crazy. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. The Stingray card represents a pivotal point in personal growth. Tell me I'm not on point. That's crazy. Okay. The moment has come when the Stingray must decide between the old, easy, comfortable, and familiar, okay, and the new, challenging, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar. Didn't we just talk about that? Period. Come on, God. Thank you. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated, friend. I promise I did not read this. That's crazy. Pressure from family and friends makes the decision even more complicated. No matter what choice is made now, it's inevitable that this dilemma will surface again and again. As the force of Dharma growing within the Stingray is too strong to ignore. When in balance, eager wants to grow. When out of balance, blames others and quits to bring into balance. This is what we talked about. Move through the discomfort. That's how you're going to reach that balance. We just talked about that, friend. That's crazy. All right, God is so good. Look at that. For real. Brought it all together. All right. My little Vaseline. Period. Let me not shake too much. Okay, pile 2. Pile 2. Pile 2 was definitely this one, right? I'm almost positive it was. All right, so while I get that. I think I already had. Let me see. Pile 2. All right. I need some pile 2 people in here. I need at least one pile 2 to tell me. Get my likes up. Actually, no. Oh, y'all good. My bad. Ooh, my bad. My bad. I thought that said 33 people in here, 23 likes. My bad. That was on me. That was on me. That was on me. That was on me. Okay. But perfect. So let's see. Hey Ashley, how are you? You've definitely gotten a personal reading from me, haven't you? Y'all, I be so out the way. Emily, you was ready. Girl, I was ready. I was ready to go in. I was. You saw me? That might be relevant. Ready to go in. Hey P, how are you? Good to see you. Also, that's another thing. Personal readings, I had to pause for a second. I don't know what week that was. It's like my whole schedule had just gotten thrown off. And I have one personal reading right now that I have open. We talked, if you're seeing this. And until I get her reading done and I get some other things kind of like leveled, that's when I'll be opening my books. So those of you, I'm gonna have to make like I don't know. I need to make a website, I know. But I don't know. To explain my ways. Because if I don't write you back in the email, that means for me, okay, that I don't have room. Like, that's just what that means. And when I do have room, that's normally when I'll hit you up and see if you still want it. Of course, if you don't want it no more, that's totally up to you, right? But yeah, hold up really quick. Who is that? Is that them outside? It be sounding like Bliss, but then I'm like, maybe that's the workers. Girl, they didn't build these houses up. They be building them houses quick. I'm like, dang, it's like impressive. What is this about, friend? Because there's something about I'm going in and then something impressive. Something's impressive. Also, I do have a reading that I already did a while ago that I have to, I know I'm going to drop it on Patreon first, but it's How Are You Being Vindicated? Y'all ready for that? Okay, pile 2. This is not a bad question, but the only thing about questions like this is going to be very specific, all right? So I don't know if you're going to be thinking about a certain situation or if I'm just going to be taken to a certain situation. So you guys have, what were you supposed to learn from this? What were you supposed to learn from this? I think I made these topics a long time ago to challenge myself as a reader. Here we go. Okay, let me see. What's the situation that I'm meant to pick up on? All right, now this might not hit for everybody. I'm already getting something. Friend, hold on. I'm already getting something. Okay. The situation. Ooh. The situation. Wow. Okay. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go with it. So first of all, the first thing that I just thought about, and you'll just have to see what lands and where you have to go back in time. But there's definitely something coming through about, so there's your self-esteem, right? Like how you carry yourself, your self-esteem, your character. I don't know if you were a part of a certain situation. There could have been a relationship involved, but there also could have been a friend dynamic. Because I was getting friends or community. And something could have really tainted how you see yourself, okay? How you see yourself, how you see your creative ideas, how you see your creative expression. Like something could have really like took you off course there for a second, where when you look back at it now, it almost feels like a loss of identity, or maybe you could even be still trying to find it. Not to say that you don't have an identity, but you might be wondering, like, it almost feels like something could be occurring right now where you're like, before it was easy to express myself in this way, but why can't I do it now? I was also getting, because this is all coming together, somebody could have stole something from you, friend. I don't know if this group seems like a lot of people steal shit from you. Oh, girl, this is one of them groups. Like, you could work really hard on certain ideas, certain crafts. It almost feels like a lot of people take from you, mimic you, or copy you, or they steal. Like, it's a theft. Like, there's something here about theft and then not giving you your credit, or theft and then it's like those same people. I've talked about this before. I think that's why this is like, ooh, I was hoping, I'm like, I hope we're not going there. But I feel like it's so interesting how readings go, because sometimes I feel like as a reader, like if you've been through something or if you've gone through certain situations and that energy like matches up, you're able to explain it, okay? Because I'm seeing it with this devil card and this five of swords. I'm feeling like there could be rumors, there could be gossip, okay, with this devil card, this five of swords. There could be, I'm also seeing somebody working really hard. So this is the thing, friend, because this is going all types of different ways, right? The situation that I'm seeing a very toxic dynamic of people and environment. And then I'm seeing like a split happening with the identity. Maybe you got made fun of for certain things, okay? Maybe you were casted out of a group, or there was some shady behavior with friends in a relationship with this devil card and this five of swords and this three of cups, okay? But it's confusing because of who these people were to you, or who you thought they were to you, right? I don't know. I'm just seeing like a part of you be lost, or like it's just confusing because like this reminds me. Okay, let me bring it all together. This reminds me of, I had cousins that loved anime, loved it. I'm talking about, oh my gosh, they loved it. And at the time when we were younger, because obviously they're black, they would be made fun of for that. It was weird to like anime. But now, you know, like people are like idolizing this, or they use it as inspiration. So it's almost like that feeling of, wow, people are finally getting it. But then it's like, but fuck y'all. Because y'all used to make fun of me for that. What's up with this? And then it's almost like you get, it's like, it could cause a confusion. It's like a wow, but it's like confusing because it's like, so back then when people made fun of me for that and I began to hide myself, or I felt weird, and then there was like this ripple effect of behaviors, it's like you go back to that. And I don't know, there could be like regrets on not expressing yourself, or not honing in on whatever that is, or not just boldly embracing whatever that is. There could be that. I don't know. I keep coming back to that. So let me pause there. Then, so there's two things. Okay, what you were supposed to learn from this situation. So I really feel like that's coming through, because there's this Aquarius energy. You weren't weird, all right? Or whatever you see as weird is actually your bread and your butter, okay? It was tainted by the people and the situations that you were in. But one, it's almost like you were supposed to learn, and what you're meant to like kind of understand is, this is why it's important to just be yourself, right? Even through the adversity, and why it's important not to follow trends or like be led astray by other people and their opinions, especially if you're very rooted in something that you want to do, because it might come back around full circle. Because you know what this is reminding me of? This is reminding me of that dream. This is reminding me of that dream I had. So I had this dream, and I might have to plug y'all up. I hope this doesn't die. But I had this dream, and it was a cube. It was a blue cube. It was like an animated cube. And it was like one of the mini dreams. I know I have a bunch of dreams in one night, but it was a little cube. And it was a cute little cube, and there was all these other little cubes around it. And it had a face. It was blue, okay? It had legs and arms, but the top of it, of course, was flat because of the cube, right? and it was on this ledge, and everybody was listening to it, and it was just like rocking and swinging its little legs, and it was just like opening its mouth like da 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 da, and like these things were coming out of its head, like almost like a thought bubble. But what ended up happening is the other cubes began to eat it, not the cube itself, but the stuff that was coming out of its head. And then it almost like flashed to where everybody else was almost taking the ideas of that cube and putting it out there and embracing it fully, but then that cube was just over there like nothing. It was still a flat top, but everybody else's like head was like fully formed with this bubble of thought. So there was multiple things that I got from that. I mean, this is kind of like off topic because that's what I wanted to share, like with the collective. Like, be mindful, like don't feel forced to have to overshare. That could be a message here. Like, don't feel forced to have to overshare. It's okay to keep some stuff to yourself. That's something I still have to work on, because sometimes I'm in situations and it takes me back to the military where I feel like if I just maybe share a little bit more, they'll back the fuck up. But then you end up feeling like disgusted afterward. You ever overshare and you just feel disgusted? You're like, oh my gosh, oh, ew. Like, I don't know about that, you know? So that to me, again, is coming back to that self-expression. How you express yourself, that first house, that fifth house is coming through here. How you decide to be bold, how you decide to express yourself. There's something here about owning your self-expression with where you're at now, surrounding like the boundaries that you have, surrounding what that looks like for you, regaining a sense of self, because something about this is all connected to your purpose. And this is all encompassing in some type of way. I know it's kind of like random, but it feels like you weren't around the right people. They probably were there for specific reasons at that time. But what you were supposed to learn from that is that you weren't around the right people, you know? That's what you were supposed to learn from that. So if there's anything like, well, why did I feel shunned? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch this back. Because it's so funny when you give a reading, but then you like, you know what I mean? Because that's something I had to learn. I was talking to my sister about that. I'm like, that hurts so bad when you go through a situation like that. And then you see these people like taking this or doing this, or it's like the weirdest mind fuck. And then you're over there trying to almost like tell yourself, okay, so I wasn't weird, so it wasn't weird. So like, you know, it's just strange. I can't explain it. It's still something that I'm trying to like work through. So that's how I know God is really like talking through me, because that's something when I talked to her, I was like I was literally like, I was tearing up. I was like, I just don't understand that. And there could be a situation like that, friend, where something here has really like almost hardened you, or it just felt like, you know, strange. It just felt strange. And it could be connected to the past. So I feel like, and that's what I gotta ask, like, how do you let that go, right? But there could be two people here. There could be a relationship. I'm getting like a love situation, and then I'm getting like friends with this Three of Cups, okay? I don't know if people were on a pedestal. It could be the people that were closest to you, you know? And it sticks with you. But there's something here about letting go of that, of them, and the obsession with them, or maybe how they view you, how they thought of you. It's like that wasn't supposed to be the focal point. There's something here about what you were supposed to learn from this was that was a bad group to be around. Like, you weren't around the right group, okay? Something about this was toxic. Something about this, like, those were not your friends. That was not the right partner. That job was depleting you. Because I do see this workaholic energy in y'all. I'm going to ask about this, because that to me gave me like an overextension. Why the Devil card? And at some point in time, not to be funny, friend, you definitely could have put yourself on the back burner. And like I said, there could have been an identity loss. All right. This is hefty, but not really. This is a good energy, because it's almost like a refocus. It's like, instead of looking at it from this way, look at it from this way. Okay. Now that you know that that was not supposed to stagnate you, you were instead supposed to feel empowered and release yourself and continue to express yourself anyway. Now that you know that, now you can like flourish. Because when I saw that first house and that fifth house, that gave me big dick energy. I'm not going to lie. especially with that Aquarius, there's something here that's supposed to be eccentric. It's supposed to be rebellious. It's supposed to, like, I don't know. It's supposed to do things differently. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. It's almost like you guys are in the future without even knowing, you know? It probably takes people a long time to catch up to what it is that you guys got going on. This is reminding me of that reading I did of how does their absence, or how does your absence affect people. I'm not saying that you guys picked that pile, but this is almost giving me pile 2. That was a pile where I told them, like, people might not understand what you be saying. It might come off the wrong way, but once they mature, or once they get into it, they're going to be like, damn, where's pile 2? And it's like, you're already gone by then. I also feel like, and I'm trying not to step on this too much, y'all definitely could have been betraying your own identity to fit in with a lover, with a specific group, with a specific job. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, again, what you were meant to learn from that was to break off and not to try to merge with that energy. But let me keep going. Okay, so now that we kind of got, I feel like we're in there. What was meant to be learned? Because that's the situation. Look at that, the 10 of Cups and the Fool. So this to me is connecting back to what makes you happy. All right, your differences. When I look at this energy, this does give me like either Sagittarius energy, I think of Aquarius, I think of Aries, you know, but regardless of the fact, this is like, I don't know, something here could have really rocked like your root, your foundation, you know, root chakra energy. But I just don't think you guys were around the right people. So before you like really start to like, you know what I just saw in my mind, like a voodoo doll sticking, like getting stuck. It's almost like you guys are doing that to yourself. So before you guys start to like stick yourself, you know, you need to understand that that was supposed to be a compass to show you like you were not where you were supposed to be. Okay. Or these people were not safe. Okay. You're supposed to go elsewhere. You're more expansive. It's time to step out. You outgrown that. That's not for you. All right. That's what that was supposed to motivate. And then I'm looking at this flower here. That's beautiful. This is really beautiful, y'all. I love that for you. Hold on. This is giving me like diamond in the rough energy. I'm sorry. Let me make sure this isn't about to die. Oh, this shit is so dramatic. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I'm on 60%, but that's my headphones. It's on 18. Okay. I might have to charge y'all. Sorry, I'm sweating. Let me see what this is. The King of Wands. That's what I'm saying, friend. Look at this. It's like this is coming up in the situation, right? What the situation was that you were learning from. And this is coming up when I talk about the energy that you're meant to be in. So you could have really been amongst people that were like literally diminishing you. And we can't just put the blame on them, but it could have been really like minimizing your fire, your flame, okay? Something here was supposed to empower you to take a step out. And to actually, I don't know, y'all could have a lot of Aquarius energy because we do have that Aquarius right here. But it almost feels like this is another group that was rubbing against some shit that just was like, it's like, ugh, oh my gosh, ugh, no, you guys, it feels like that. But it doesn't feel like-minded. It just feels like, let me see the best way I could describe this. Yeah, friend. It almost feels like you guys were trying to fit somewhere you weren't supposed to be. I just have to be honest. And you could have almost tried to make yourself perfect. I see this Virgo energy here. You could have been like overextending or just trying to make something fit. But it's like it goes against your Aquarian nature or like where you're meant to be going, you know? It's almost like trying to morph in somewhere that just doesn't belong. It just doesn't fit. To me. That's how this is coming through. So what was meant to be learned? And I feel like y'all probably cried about this because I almost feel like it's like in my nose, it just feels stuffed all of a sudden. Look at that. What y'all were supposed to learn. The second house. This does give me self-worth, okay? And the ninth house. So this is another group that was learning self-mastery. I really feel like there was something that was supposed to empower you, or you were supposed to empower yourself, okay? Or can I be honest? With that ninth house, some of you guys were meant to teach those people that were around you. You were meant to break off. I always talk about this. It's like, you ever be in such an explosive situation with certain people? I always wonder if it's meant to happen like that and God has a plan, right? For example, let's just use her as an example. We're not going to get into like the nitty gritty because I know it'd be back and forth, but just take away all the other shit and just like the example. So let's use Krishan, those of y'all that know Krishan. But I'm like, I wonder if something just is supposed to be so volatile with somebody to where it's like everybody looks at it. Like everybody, you look at it, the people that are involved, you have this repulse feeling, this, you're just like, but that's what keeps the line between those people, right? Because God knows, let's say God knows that he's going to use Krishan, right? In a way where it's like, you would have to sit there and be like, yeah, that was God. Because we had no hope for Krishan. So the fact that this miraculous change happened, that has to be God. And it's all like pointing back to God, but it's happening through this person. And the reason why it's able to happen and connect back to these people is because there was all that volatile energy. There's like that cord that's still there. But it was all a plan to redirect. And then there's like this ripple effect where those same people, there might be a connection to them. For example, you might have some bullies. There might be some motherfuckers that bullied you, but they're able to look at maybe where you're at now, how you've progressed, and that would be that connect. It's like you're a teacher in a way. They're able to learn from you. And maybe you're supposed to be the person to teach them. I'm not saying that you got to be there to teach them, but that line, that toxic line is there to, it brings the thought process back to you. Not everybody you think back to, but if there was something real treacherous that happened or it was just loaded, you think back to those people. There's like that cord there. And maybe that cord is meant to be there so that they could look back, not just to you for you, but just your situation. There's some type of learning that's going to happen there, or some type of softening, or some type of healing, or whatever. I hope that makes sense. Some of you guys could be tarot readers, okay? I don't know. I could use myself, I guess. What if those people were, certain stuff was meant to happen, then one day they look over, we got beef, they look over, they see the channel, I don't know, they get a reading, they're like, damn, that really just hit my heart. Damn, let me look into that. Boom. Now they get closer to God. You just never know. I don't know. That's what this is giving. Yep. That's what that gives. Whew. Wow, look at that Queen of Wands. You guys are a gem. Yeah, you are. Okay, so what's their advice to continue to work through this? The Queen of Wands. I said what I said. Okay. So yeah, you guys are definitely, give yourself time to heal, but be bold in your action. Seven of Wands. Take that situation where you might have overstayed and, abandon yourself. Take that and use it as a guide for next. It's okay to have boundaries. This group has to have boundaries. You got to. You got to have limits. You got to have boundaries. And you're being asked to have that as you move forward and as you express yourself, as you step into your confidence and stand into your confidence. You're meant to do that. I feel like that's the best advice. And keep those people away from you. Now, I said we was a teacher, but this does not mean bring these motherfuckers back. It's definitely not giving that. It's giving watch from a distance. From a distance, it's giving. The Lovers, look at that. And the Strength. This is interesting because I feel like you probably don't want to hear this, but I do feel, I'm trying to get into labels, but some of these people in that whole line of stuff that I was just talking about, it's like there's a spiritual connection. I know you're probably like, I don't want to be spiritually connected to them, but it is giving me like this soulmate type of energy. It is, but I don't know. Or you could say karmic, because I could just feel the repulse. Like, bitch, get out of here with that pig. Like, no, but I'm so serious. It just feels like these are people that have to be at a distance. Like, they're not going to be those people that are going to be around you. They have to learn from a distance. It was meant to go like that. So yeah, friend. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Hope it resonated. I do. I hope that resonated. Yeah, some of you guys are going to have a big moment in career. But yeah. I feel like my readings, I don't know, it could just be me. I feel like there's a little bit of a more depth in my messages today. But they're like a little bit more quicker to me. But there's like more of a depth. Probably because I've been studying. All right, so pile 3. Let me see how much. Who's pile 3? Who's pile 3? Okay, I think I might make it. I'm gonna be not quick. I'm not gonna like just quickly, go, with y'all reading. But I feel like this all happens for a reason. But really quick, before I even go into pile 3, oh dang, weren't y'all the snake? Pile 2, y'all were the snake. Let's read it. It says, awaken magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine, in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential. Like something got stunted, I'm telling you. Potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like something stunted with that situation. And now it's time to like, I don't want to say rectify the situation, but like whatever light, it's like something there was distorted. And you're meant to see yourself differently. So you could really like shine. You get what I'm saying? I can't shake too much, friend. I was shaking a little bit too much. I felt too much jiggle. Anyway. When in balance, prosperous, creative, charismatic. When out of balance, starts and stops many things. To bring into balance, Kundalini yoga and meditation, aka prayer. That's what I'm saying, friend. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm getting for y'all. All right, so is there any pile 3s? Is there any pile 3s? What is he laughing at? I can't wait to tell Debriata what I got planned. Okay, pile 3. You are the bear. So let me put this here. Let me see what deck I want to use. Ooh. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. You know what just came to me though? Somebody could like to wear Timberlands. Is that how you say it? Timberlands, them little boots. You could be from New York, but I was also getting Kendrick. I was getting that one song. Ooh, it's been a long time. Ooh, that was my go get it song. How did that go? I'm way too important. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again. That has been a common theme. Understanding where you're at now and why certain people, places, and things, they cannot slide on you again. Friend, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Now I'm getting some Nicki Minaj vibes. Okay, it's a lot going on. It's giving. Something could have happened. Something major could have happened at the age of 14. But let me just take a second. Ding, ding. What's that one song by Nicki Minaj that was like ding 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 ding? It's like where she was basically dogging all the rappers. Like, dang, I can't even think. But it was like a smooth slide. Okay. I'm way too important. I'm way too important. Ooh, to ever let you slide on me again. What is that about? Y'all might need to listen to that song. I just can't think of what song it is. But you'll know because it starts off like that. Actually, I got my phone. Let me see. I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me. Oh, someone could have fucked around and found out. I don't know what the question is going to be, but that could be a side message. It's called Hey Now. Damn, babe, that's the way. It's so funny you said that because I started playing it. I'm like, can she hear that? But it's playing in my ear. I'm trying to smile so much because y'all know I ate before I got on here. I'm cracking up. I'm about to listen to that and go downstairs and shake my titties. That'd be so freeing. That'd be so freeing, friend. Men will never understand how that feels to just shake them. So maybe there's like a freedom. I'm getting that. Some type of liberation type of energy. Or a need to liberate from judgment, pile 3. So I feel like there's going to be a few messages that come out that might not be related to whatever this card is going to say. So, yeah. Liberate yourself from judgment. And you know what else is coming through? Let me tell y'all, my view on a lot of things, as they always do, they're changing. They change. But, I'm trying to see how I want to say. This group, pay attention to your dreams, okay? I don't know how your thought process is when it comes to marine spirits or mermaids, whether you think they're good, bad, whatever. I don't know. But pay attention to that, all right? Pay attention to that. Things that you see in your dream. There was this one thing I wanted to show y'all that was in my dream, but I was like, let me not. I drew it. I remember that thing so vividly. And I said, I wonder if that is that's a whole nother topic for another day. But I was like, that gotta be what that is. I don't know. There's something here about the ocean. Yeah, just pay attention to if you have like water dreams surrounding water. But anyway, pile 3. Pile 3, there's something you got to get off your chest. I don't know, something I feel like could be making you feel some type of way. Oh, stop. Hold up, let me see what this is. All right, pile 3. Pile 3. Where you at, pile 3? Let me know you in here before we get started. Hurry up, because y'all know my battery's dying. I'm so serious. Because this is so funny. Y'all saw me. I did not read these. I did not read these. For Ren. Why does it say, who is coming towards you in love? Now, I'm going to be hopeful. But how funny is it? Wasn't I just saying, I'm way too important? I'm way too important to ever let you slide on me again. I think that's interesting. But don't let me be a Debbie Downer. This might be your knight in shining armor. I don't know. Yo, queen and pristine fishnets. I don't know. Let's see. That's funny, isn't it? Stop it, man. Hold on. I'm already getting it. Let me see. Okay. Hold, please. Who's coming towards pile 3 in love? Okay, I don't want to be biased, but I'm not going to lie, that is coming through. That whole, because I think that's funny. All right, so there could be... See? You see how I keep trying to get away from it? And they're like, nah, you said what you said. You see how I keep trying to say, nah, it's okay. Like, it might be somebody new. They're like, no. Woohoo! You got a text message. I'm telling y'all. So there could be someone from the past. I'm just saying. And they're coming up as this magician, this warlock. This is interesting. And I don't know why I keep seeing all these mermaids. I'm not gonna lie, friend. You know what that makes me think of? Somebody could be, this person could live close to water. This is Gemini Virgo energy. But this person could live close to water, or someone could be Haitian here. I'm not gonna lie, because that just made me think of this podcast I was just watching. You know the girl that be telling them stories? I'm so serious. I am so serious. She be telling them stories, the Haitian stories. I hope I'm saying it right. But look at this Two of Swords. And I kept seeing this. This is what made me think about the mermaid. I was like, why is this giving me that mermaid siren? But I just didn't know how I felt about it. So, and when I say a marine spirit, I don't really be saying that in my readings, which is making me wonder. There's like a cultural thing here. So anyway, with this Four of Pentacles, I feel like in the Five of Swords, friend, this does not feel... I'm going to try to get something new for you, but I feel like what you need to know is there could be someone that you either blocked or you're blocked away from that is going to be coming towards you. That Four of Pentacles, it feels like you're very blocked off. Just saying. But let's try to get something new. That just had to come through. Let's ring it out. Let's go ahead and let's ring it out. Okay. Next, and next. Okay. Look at all these damn birds. There's something here about water. Because then I just thought of a harpoon. Is that something in water? Maybe it's not. Then I thought of a harp. Someone could be into music. Who's coming towards pile 3 in love? Let's shake up the energy. Here we go with this Virgo again. I don't know, friend. If you know a Virgo, just saying. Okay? I also see there's double Virgo and there's Leo. So we have the 5th house, the sun, and then you have Virgo in the 6th house. Just saying. So, yeah. Outside of that message, I'm trying to get away from that first message there, friend. Who is coming towards you in love? This feels like someone... They could be somewhat of a perfectionist. This person could be a perfectionist. They could have a job where they service other people. Like someone here, they could be a barber. They could be a hairstylist. All right. They could be... Something about the gym is coming through, especially with that 6th house. This person could eat very clean, or they worry about... I don't know. There's something about how they eat. You know, like they could be a trainer. Like they could train... But I'm also getting like this flashy energy. Maybe this is 2 different people. But let me just tell you this. Because somebody here is flashy. There's like a... I wouldn't say like a... Is the word bravado? It's not that. It just feels a little flashy. Especially with that sun energy. I'm really trying to get away from the past here. But I don't know, friend. I really do feel like this could be someone from your past. I'm not going to lie. Just saying. With that 5th house, I wonder if this person... Let me get my other dice really quick. I want to see how to read this. Where do they know this person from? It's like I'm not getting away from it. Yeah, it feels like something happened here, friend. We got this Mars energy. So I will say this. Where you know this person from, I feel like y'all could have been in some type of environment that required for some real strict, like there was some discipline. Like we have to be disciplined. We have to be professional. So I don't know. You could have met this person at work. Then with that 5th house, then I was kind of getting school. But then I was like, is this boss? I don't know. I really don't know at this point. I really don't. But it does feel like there is something happening here between you and this person. I'm sorry, friend. I was hoping it was something new. I can't get away from that first message. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why I ended up doing y'all reading right when my phone's about to die. It does feel like somebody from the past. I'm sorry. There's difficulties here. Something happened here. Um, there could be like a heavy pride. Something happened here between you and this individual that I feel like is coming towards you in love. And it does feel like you have them at a distance. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie to you. That's how it feels. I'm sorry. That's how it feels, friend. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me keep going. Now you should hear my phone because it says the battery's on 10%. It was like doo, 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 doo. That's literally how it feels, like doo, doo, doo. Okay, but let's keep going. Who is coming towards, let's try to get away from it. Who is coming towards pile 3 in love? The 7 of Wands. It feels like somebody you're defensive against. You see that how he's a mummy? You know how much time they have to put into embalming them motherfuckers and then wrapping them up? It's like something here has been, it's just, I don't want to say it's stale, but this could be like there's history here, or it just feels like maybe this person and you have not talked in a long time. I feel like whoever's meant to resonate with this power, you know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about, because like you would know who I'm talking about because there's too many spiritual, like this is a very like spiritual type of draw. Like this is like two people that I feel like are psychically connected, even if they don't want to be, you know? I really do feel that way. With all this, I mean, it could be the deck, but between the magician, with the warlock, all these siren mermaids, this mummy, it's just giving, it just gives other lives. It does. It just does, friend. I'm just saying. The number 4 could be significant. We have 4 candles here. Someone could be born on the 4th. What they got to say? Okay, so like, what's up? Let me see. You said, what does he want for real? I'm trying to find out, friend. The Hanged Man. You see, this is not, I don't know, it could be the deck. It's just not giving me the best vibe. So we have Pisces. What do they want to say? The Ace of Pentacles. This feels like, also the number 30 is here. Okay. I'm sorry. But this is feeling very, and I just looked over, I see the word velocity and I see the word cardinal. Cardinals could be significant. The color red, speed. It just, this is interesting to me because of this Hanged Man. This person could have really been in some devilish ass behavior in regards to you. Friend, I'm sorry. It's not really, I'm not really getting much. It just feels like there has been, I'm seeing like a cement block. You know, it's like real stiff, or like an ice block. It doesn't even feel icy. It feels like cement. And it's like finally moving. This feels like molasses. I don't know. Although there's speed here, it just feels like this has taken a long time. Maybe there's like a lot of pride here. I don't know. It just feels very like this. Like if you were like trying to move somebody, you ever had to do that? Like when I had to go to therapy for like my ankle, I had to like fight him back when he was trying to pull it, the resistance band. It just feels like that. It just feels very like, so I don't know, you and this person could have that dynamic with each other. Anyway, but we do have this Ace of Pentacles. Let's see what this is. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Of course, we could talk about someone wanting to make an offer. That's what I'm saying. All right, so this is coming through as an offer. All right, this person might ask you out. They might say, hey, do you want to link up? Hey, travel could be involved depending on who we're talking about. I just don't trust this. I don't know if it's this deck, because now we got this pirate. And, you know, when I think of pirates, I think of untrustworthy. I think of theft. I think of sneakiness. But it could be the deck. What are their intentions? I'm sorry. I can't get past it. What are the intentions here? What are the intentions? Maybe it's the fact that, I'm not going to lie, whoever this person is to you, I do feel like there's a tricky past between y'all. So Look at the Eight of Wands. It might be the deck. None of it is looking good, but they do want to communicate. They do want to communicate. Their intention is to communicate. And I'm not gonna lie, you see all that? It might even be like a bombarding. This is communication. Okay, so this is what this is giving me. You are either them dragons or you're this person. And they're the dragons or they're the person. Regardless, both of these people are on defense. You see what I'm saying? They're both on defense. But this person, whether they're the dragon, they're like, I don't give a fuck if they got a sword up. I'm still here. I don't give a fuck if it's 8 damn heads on that damn dragon. I still got my sword up. That's how y'all connection feels. But they want to communicate. And look at this 7 of Swords. They're definitely plotting to talk to you, to communicate. I just don't know what else to say. And the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's something very like Mars-esque about this group, where it's like 2 people, but it feels, obviously we're talking about a love situation. It just feels like 2 rams going into each other. But it's like, it's doused in like romantic energy. I just don't understand, but it's not giving, I don't know. So, there's friction here, friend. I'm sorry. I really tried. I really did try. I don't know. Okay, so what do they want to say? What do they want to say? Oh my gosh. Okay. We have the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and Judgment. It feels like maybe something they should have said a long time ago. This is stiff. And when I say stiff, I just feel like there's something about them moving towards you. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, you ever saw Beauty and the Beast? Remember the Beast? Like, it was just so, it took so much for him to just, he did not want to give in to go upstairs. And then he had to go get Belle. He's like, I don't want to. No, she's being difficult. And it's like, you are being aggressive. What's going on? I don't know. There's something like that. But then I'm also thinking of New York. I love New York. Y'all know Tiffany Pollard. I love me some Tiffany. There was this one episode with Flavor Flav, or on Flavor Love, where she was like, I don't apologize because I don't make mistakes. This is what this is giving me. You guys are a mess. It's not just them, it's you too. You guys are a mess. This feels like something they should have said a long time ago. And when I look at this 4 of Swords, at this point, I'm not going to try to paint it any type of way. I do feel like this is someone that held some type of truth from you. You see how that, how Dracula is right there? But when I think of that, I think of someone draining the other person. But it almost feels like they were holding back a truth. And maybe this is something that you wanted from this person, or you, I don't know, even if it's just an energetic, like this was been supposed to be said, but I just been holding out. Because that's what it's feeling like. You could have been revived this situation, but you just didn't. All these mermaids, look at the 5 of Cups. You know what? This person has a very hard time with their emotions. I don't know if it's the friction between y'all. I don't know if it's the defensiveness that both of y'all have. But this is one of them situations that could go left. I'm telling you, I'm thinking of Beauty and the Beast. It's like even when he was trying to be gentle, he was still being hella aggressive, and Belle was not having it. And then what did he say? Well, go upstairs and stop. You know, he was yelling and shit, shaking the table. It's like, damn, nigga, like, that's not how you talk to a lady. It's not, like, you're saying she's being difficult, but you're being very aggressive. And then this Emperor is here. This person doesn't know how to express themselves. They have a hard time expressing themselves. So I feel like this is somebody, there's probably going to be a moment of talking to you or trying to talk to you, and I don't know if you guys are having it. Let me see how you feel about that. How do you feel about this person? How does Power 3 feel about this person? Friend. It is the Knight of Pentacles, though. But that just looked defensive. But it almost feels like you're willing. I don't know. This could be someone that you might be willing to hear them out. I don't know how far it would go. But it would take time. It's like, this takes time. this is going to have to take time. And maybe that's what throws you off. It's like the fact that you come in like that with everything that's happened between us, that already is throwing me. And with the Six of Wands, it's just too much. This is all given defensive. This is all given like I'm on defense in the Sun. Okay, there's a lot of pride and ego here too on both ends. So somebody that is defensive towards you and you're defensive towards them, but they're on defense because, I don't know, they might feel like you are going to let them have it. Maybe this person is scared. Let me see. Are they scared of pile 3? Is this person scared of pile 3? Strength. There's just a lot of pride here. It feels like they have to really muster up some type of courage. I don't know if they would tell you that, which is making me think that something happened to where it's like, I got to really come correct. Or, I don't know, maybe they're scared of being rejected. I don't know. That's what I'm getting, friend. You got any other questions? Because I don't know what to say. Look at the star at the bottom of the deck and the 4 of Pentacles. I guess, I don't know. I feel like depending on what y'all want, this has potential, I guess. Anything could have potential depending on what y'all want. It's just, let me see. What is pile 3's advice? Because what would you, like, this is almost asking like, okay, I keep going back to Beauty and the Beast. Remember the cup of tea and all of them was giving him advice? Did he listen? Was he getting it? Even with the advice, was he doing it the right way? That's what I'm saying. It's like, look at your advice. You have the Moon and the World card. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Wands. I really don't know. Let's see. Let me roll some dice. But I'll let you guys use your intuition with that. Because those first 2 cards gave me, wrap it up. But you know. Okay. I really do feel, regardless of the fact, this person's going to have to come correct. All right. That's what I was going to say. If this person comes in, friend, don't let them spin you. There is something here that has to be discussed if you decide. Now, for those of you who are like, okay, I'm just going to, like, I don't even want to entertain this. Yeah, bye, gotta go, you know. But those of you that are going to entertain this in some way, shape, or form, I just feel like if you let this person take an inch, okay, they're gone. They're gone with it. I'm telling you, they're going to take more than a mile. All right. And it's because they don't know how to express themselves. You keep getting this 8th house energy. So there's all this stuff underneath the surface. And I don't know, it just has to be talked about. Maybe it's uncomfortable. I don't know. Addictions could be involved with all this Neptune energy. I don't know. But then there's like this delusion. I don't know. This fantasy. Don't let them just come in giving a fantasy. And don't let them just woo you, friend. Friend. The facts. Something has to be talked about. There's something here. And look at the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. The past has to be... It has to be talked about. Are you seeing it, friend? I don't know. And the Hierophant is here. Like, don't drop your morals, okay? Just to allow this person in. I don't know. Everybody's going to be... They're going to have to be held to a standard. There's something here that has to be discussed. It's like, that's a huge jump. I don't know what we're jumping off of or jumping away from, but I almost feel like it's like to jump past that big ass mountain that's right there would be crazy. I just don't know what that mountain is. What is that mountain? I feel like it's whatever that betrayal was. Okay, there could have been some, all right, someone could have had another child. Like this would have been the past energy. Like there could have been a child that came out of a situation. Maybe they had a baby on you. Um, I don't like this with this 11th house and this 5th house. Something could have happened. There's like all this ego, this pride, then there's like the reputation, then there's other people here. Then there's like a lack of empathy, then there's like manipulation. Then there could even be like a playing both sides, like being fake. I don't understand that. Maybe this person was telling you one thing but doing something else. It's weird. It's weird. They're weird. It's weird. They're weird. And I'm done. So yeah, friends. Hope that resonated. And make sure you guys like this. Make sure you guys like it. You said insane, like bro's trying it. We're trying to just move past it. I'm like, yeah, there's something going on here. And I'm like trying to get past it. And I can't get past it. It's something. I just don't know what it is. And I'm just like, we can't. Like, you know how sometimes you can like brush past it. You ever like somebody so much that you brush past it? Even if you know you're going to bring it back around, you brush past it even for the night. This isn't giving that. It's too much tension here. Like, I don't know. Something is. Anyway, so let's read the bear card. I gotta cook that damn salmon. Or do I wanna? Oh, I gotta write Dave Brianna. I can't wait to tell her. All right, let me see. Let's read the bear. I like when I come on here. I mean, y'all might not see it, but I like when I come on here and I could tell like I lost a little weight. To me, y'all might not see it, but I see it, and that's all that matters. Or when Babe sees it, like, thank you, babe. Don't that be a boost when someone tells you, "Oh my gosh, you're getting slim"? Let me see. Bear. Don't you think the bear would be Earth? Who made this book? Bear. Make sure I don't got no my underboob. Oh no. Oh, period, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you, friend. Girl, I've been wanting to put y'all on. I feel like I'm gonna give it to the members. I've been doing like, remember I told y'all I got something going on. I'm like trying to see, but I'm gonna put y'all on. You just gotta give me a second. I've been doing like a trial run of everything, and then seeing, okay, like, how does this work? But you can definitely get right at home. Just saying. With no equipment. Just saying. Girl, where is this bear at? Hold on, friend. I gotta focus. Oh, of course. It's like the first card. All right. What sign is that? Why is it the first card? It's the first page. All right. It's Earth. I thought it would be. Okay. Waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear arises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and move toward the dawning light. The bear card represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation, period. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual quest may feel tricky, cumbersome, and full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Oh, but you have no choice, bear. That's what it says. Winter wanes, the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. That's interesting, because then we just hit our summer solstice. Interesting. When in balance, inner strength yearning to grow. When out of balance, withdrawal, lethargy, and heaviness. to bring into balance movement and exercise. I think that's so fun that we were just talking about that. So that could be a message. Maybe that just intuitively came down. Maybe I need to work out to help move that energy. But yeah, y'all, this was fun. It was very sporadic. I didn't think I was going to come on here, but I'm glad I did. No bra and all. Mustache and all. I would say sun-kissed, but I'm sunburnt right now. I mean, it looks a little even, but I gotta start putting sunscreen on my lips too, because what the hell. But all right, you guys, peace. And Debriana, if you're on here, I'm about to hit you up right now. Bye-bye.